Tomorrow is going to mark 1 year since George Floyd's death at the hands of Minneapolis police. It is a case that caused, as you well know, uproar across this country, ultimately led to a murder conviction of a former Minneapolis police officer, Derek Chauvin. The events also led to a lot of policing changes. Our Ken Molestina joining us now to explain how the Floyd case led to important adjustments with our own local police departments. Ken?
A lot of people took note around the country, here locally too, Doug. Within the last year, there have been many important conversations about police and the communities they serve. A year later, Fort Worth police say the lessons they've learned from the Floyd case are ones that they're hoping every single one of their officers takes to heart.
From the moment the images of George Floyd pleading for his life underneath a Minneapolis police officer's knee surfaced, there has been a massive and furious reaction from communities across the country. Here locally, Fort Worth Police Lieutenant Buck Wheeler says it led to changes within their own practices.
We've had to take a little bit more introspective look on what we're doing in terms of use of force, training.
More specifically, he says they've increased training scenarios of duty to intervene. That's where police officers have the responsibility to step in and stop another officer's inappropriate actions.
It's now part of recruit training is we actually do intervention scenarios for recruits, so they feel empowered.
They also have diversified the races, ages, and backgrounds of their scenario role players who train with recruits and older officers.
I think that gives them a better insight and perspective for different views and really just a better measure of the people that they're going to encounter out in the public.
It's a change that also went into effect at other law enforcement training centers like Tarrant County College.
We're now teaching them that they wear multiple hats, not just one hat as a police officer, but they might wear a hat of a counselor. They might wear a hat of an expert, or they just might have to talk to someone and listen to their problems before taking action.
Dr. Damon Ng is the coordinator of the Law Enforcement Academy at TCC and says another change they're pushing has nothing to do with hands-on tactics.
Compassion is one thing we want to make sure that we instill in all of our cadets. And the reason being is because that compassion is what's going to lead them to make their decisions.
Now, you heard Dr. Ng there talking about police officers wearing several hats. They're saying not just as law enforcers, but again, as counselors and many times as friends as well. The one thing that they all say that they cannot do, police officers that is, Doug, is they cannot accomplish this without the help of the communities that they're serving. So they're saying, Doug, they're trying to do everything that they can to make sure that those relationships stay strong.
Ken Molestina, thank you.